Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you are doing well. I don't know what's happened, but I've got all like auto and things written on my camera, so I'm sorry if this looks a bit funny. I'm trying to work out what it is, and a camera with a picture of stars around it. I really need a new camera, but they're a bit expensive. But anyway, I've had a lot of messages, even on Instagram, regarding Grace's EHCP. And it made me think that I don't talk much about their special, because technically we don't know what's going on with Jack at the minute. Oh, God knows what's going on with Jack, but I'll go through him in a minute. George is okay, but he's on the send register because he has quite bad anxiety, so he is on that. Grace has an EHCP and has a short-term memory loss. Is that what you call it? Short-term memory loss? Like, she can't contain much information, and her brain doesn't, if say someone went 2 had 2, that would grow into Grace's ears, but her ears won't process it to her brain the correct way. I think it's called auditory processing disorder, and we are currently, I'm just trying to sort the camera because it looked wonky. I'm trying to sort out her being diagnosed, because an EP said she could be autistic, so we're waiting for that, which could take years, which we know. Stanley has, well, I'm now waiting on a phone call from the Senko because I believe he needs an EHCP. He has a lot of illnesses. He has a damaged pituitary gland, which alters all your hormones, the way you react, just controls your body basically. And it comes in hand with like ADHD, autism, and a lot of other things on the spectrum type thing, which I'm not surprised. If you know Stanley, if you've seen Stanley in my videos, you see what he's like. And he's on medication for life. He's quite poorly, to be honest. We have to give him about 8 medicines at night. So I'm now fighting for him to have an EHCP, because the Senkos aren't that brilliant at the school, I think, because they've only got one, and that's like, it's an infant school and a junior school, but they've combined them now with other schools around the area. So I think they just haven't got enough people, like Senko people, you know what I mean? And then there's Jack, who, see, I've got family that work with, I don't know what the right wording is, but children with special needs, extra needs, children on the spectrum, and so my family know quite a bit. My mum's a trained Senko, so I do know quite a bit, and they obviously look at Stanley and Jack and whoever, and they can see what, you know what I mean, they can see. So Jack is starting school in September after being deferred for a year, so he's done an extra year at nursery because he's a summer baby. So he done an extra year at nursery, and he starts in September, and they're putting him through for sensory assessments and other bits and pieces. At the moment, I'm toying between taking Stanley and Jack out if nothing improves, or even when I don't think Stanley will cope at normal high school. So that's another issue. So yeah, they're my 4 children. That nothing's easy, is it? But yeah, my eldest Grace had her first EHCP review, and a lot of people have asked me about it, so I thought I'd go through what they said at the review, because I was absolutely pooing my pants about this review. I hate things like this. I hate going into something new, if that makes sense. I don't know what, like today Stanley's got an appointment, I feel physically sick because we don't know what it's for. It's with a different doctor, and once I've met this doctor and I'm in the room, I'm fine, but I'm like, I just feel sick. But yeah, so anyway, I thought I'd go through what they said. They I'll try. It's very confusing. Let me just see what there's a section E and F that they said to me on an EHCP, which is where you change it or you keep it, you do whatever you want. So Grace is getting on quite well at school. She's what's the word? Grace doesn't think before she speaks, and she can be like, my mum walked into my nanny's kitchen the other week and she went, "What have you done to your hair, nanny?" Like, she's very blunt. Like, she's not horrible, she just speaks before she speaks before she thinks. So that could come underneath like autism, or that's my dog snoring, so that's not me. Rolly, stop. So yeah, so anyway, she's doing really well. She's doing really well at maths. She seemed to get maths. She can get the diagrams, like pictures, but she can't answer the questions if they're written. So she needs visual, if that makes sense. So that's what they're working more on, for visual things. They've put her into after school club, so a teacher who is trained can sit and help her do like a maths and things like that, because she can do the homework. Like, again, if she had a diagram the other day and then a question which was the same, like the same answer from the diagram to the question. Like, they're trying to get them over for like exams to read, if you know what I mean, like read the same thing but differently. But she got the diagram, couldn't do the reading, and what was I going to say? And that's what they want to focus on. She does have a reading age of 6.2. She just doesn't like, well, to be honest, she can't do it. Like, do you know what I mean? Her brain will read a book but won't take the story in. That's what they've told us at this meeting. So that's why she can't enjoy reading, because she's probably just reading and it's not going, you know, when you have a rubbish book and you just can't get into it. A bit like that is what I'm thinking. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the measure key, and I will try and explain this the best I can because I'm confused. But anyway, the outcome. Let me see what this is. We had to fill in all questions about what she's like and that. And he said Grace is able to use compensatory methods for her limited verbal working memory, including visual supports. She can recount a complex narrative, describe the main elements in some detail, and answer questions about it. So she can do it, but she can't. What progress has been made, and they've marked her as a 3 out of 5, which is good. It's moderate progress, which is fine. Like, it's progress. Is the outcome still available? Oh my god! Is the progress outcome? Roly, you're putting me off. Roly. Is the outcome still relevant? And that says remain. And then what is this one? Grace has improved her social communication skills such that she can recognise directness in herself and others and understands a range of ways of expressing her views depending on context of the audience. Like I said, she is blunt, and what progress has been made, and they've put a 3. And is the outcome still relevant? And that says that remains. And then the next bit is Grace is making progress such as she achieves school-based targets identified on the basis of her current levels of learning, which reflect ongoing progress. Grace has improved her comprehension skills with both oral and written summaries, explanations, oh my god, and narratives. Developed her problem-solving skills across the curriculum by, especially in maths, being able to use and apply skills and techniques to create examples. And he's put 3, and then the outcome still remains. Like, so that's what I'm trying to say is bits and pieces like that. But like, yeah, I'm trying to go through it all, but some of it I'm trying to see if they said what they've put in place for her. I don't think they have. But anyway, I can tell you, guys, why haven't they not written it down? But anyway, they're trying to get someone in to do Lego therapy with her, because she has had bad breakdowns at home. So they're trying to get like a therapy in so they can talk to her. Roly! Jesus! So she can talk, because she obviously masks at school, comes home and just lets it all out. But she's, honestly, it's so hard. Like, I know there's hormones mixed in, but Jesus. Trying to think what else they want to put in when she get a bit older, something called Titan to help her, because she can we live near a park, say a 5-minute walk, like just through some little passageways and that. She can get lost doing that. So they want to do something called Titan, which supports children like getting on a bus, getting to college, helping them like in a different way of what normal people, no, I don't want to say normal, what regular people would do, not people with extra needs. Like, so they can teach them how to like read a bus timetable, all things like that. What else are we haven't done? She's having help with her reading called Catapult, and they're going to sort that out for her, because she needs it. But then in some ways she can't read like a normal person, so I don't know how that's going to work, but they're going to try. They've also put her in for another therapy they've got a therapy dog. I think it's called Farley. They're putting her in for sessions with him, which I'm quite jealous about. I'd love to go sit and talk to a dog. It's not just a dog, there's a man there as well. But anyway, I'll just sit there yapping to the dog. Oh, I can get a passport up. Hang on. No, I thought they sent me this passport. Is it on here? Oh my god, I've got so much bloody paperwork. They give him like a passport at the school. I'm going to see if I can find it, but Amanda, she has a red and green card. If she's struggling or wants some time out, she can turn the card to red, and the teacher can just say to her, "What's wrong, Grace?" like on the side, so she hasn't got to. Oh, I did have the passport. Now I can't find it. I might have to get him to send me it again. Oh my god, I'm getting so many emails coming through. I can't. Oh, that's really annoyed me. I was reading it the other day, so I know it's here somewhere. Hang on, I'm going to find it. I knew I had it. They sent it as a zip file. But anyway, they have this passport which it gets sent to every teacher who has a child that's SEND in their class. And I'm just reading medical asthma. I'm trying to find it. Ah, here it is. There, right. She's got to have her yellow overlay. They gave her a book, but they said she's got to have an overlay as well, because not every teacher can do it. Red and green card that children use when they need it, like I just said, for any reason, like to get out, like for help to get out of the classroom. A fidget toy, and she also has send on call. So if she desperately need what's the word, support, they can call send and they can come get her, or she can just go for a 10-minute walkabout. And someone had said, I've got all messages from her teachers and that on it, but one teacher has said she gets very overwhelmed, but I can't. That was with, who are you? Miss Mallet. That's history. Grace sometimes becomes overwhelmed if she cannot complete a task and needs extra help. Grace sometimes seems disorganised. Well, we know that. We've seen Grace's bedroom. These are areas of concern. To ask questions if unsure. She doesn't ask questions. She masks. She can mask and make it look like she knows what she's doing, which I don't even know how you can physically do that, but she does. So they all think she's getting on well with her work when she could be writing something totally different. So she's been told to ask for help. What else is on here? Grace struggles with literacy when translating her thoughts to sentences. However, she advocates herself and thrives with appropriate scaffolding. There we go, see? Like, I don't get that. That's art. She absolutely love art. They're calling her gifted in art. Here it is. Grace is artistically gifted and thrives in art class, being one of the strongest in her year. If she could just go to school and do art, she would. But they've got a couple of other therapies in place for her. After school clubs, they want her to stay in school. They asked us if we wanted to go to an SEND school. She said no. I'm quite happy with where she is now, because she seems, even though the school is alright, but it's an academy and it's not run by the government, so they've got out their own rules. Like today, George has forgot one of his shoes for PE because he's got his mocks this week and he's getting really stressed. If we didn't take that shoe in, he would have got a detention. Just for a basic accident, like, do you know what I mean? Like, just an accident. So I don't agree with all that sort of stuff, but she do seem to be thriving with routine. Like, she need a strict routine. Oh no. But anyway, I've just realised my battery's running out. But yeah, this is what happened in her meeting. If anyone else has any more questions, please let me know and I will answer them. And I will see you another day. Goodbye.